Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing two games. My first tournament game and my third tournament game. The reason I'm not reviewing my second one is because I lost. I only like to gloat about myself because I'm a self-glazer. Okay, so the game starts with d4 and I play e5, the England Gambit, because you know what? I just learned it by Gotham Chess and I was like, you know what? I should try it this game. Like they play Queen's Pawn, might as well try it. Like it's a tournament. It's my Blitz account, so I don't really care about my elo. So they take, and I go, and I play the follow-up to the England Gambit c6, knight c6. Uh, they play f4, which wasn't actually covered for the England Gambit with Gotham Chess, uh, because I didn't know what to do after that. So I was like, you know what? Bishop c5, just develop the bishop. I don't know what I'm doing. So probably should figure out that variation if they played f4, but you know, they go on, we develop a little bit. I go and actually try to trade off that pawn because it felt like a kind of a threat to me just in my position. So they take, I take with my knight, trying to take control of the center. They go and play h3. I'm not sure why they did that, maybe to play g4 later, but I don't think g4 was necessary at the time. But so what's interesting is if you notice, they're 300 elo above me, so they may have just played that just to troll me. So I go, push my pawn to d6, trying to get a good pawn structure and maybe take the center a little later. They go develop their knight to c3. I go bishop f5, and now I am actually, after a3, which again I think is just a troll move, I'm in a pretty good position. Because if you look, my bishops have pretty good vision, and my knight is ready to hop in and maybe deliver well, maybe just give a fork, stuff like that. I'm in like a good position. So I castle, defend my king, and they're starting an attack on my king side, so I move my bishop closer, and I am expecting this trade, which obviously happens because it's a good trade, for me, and it looks like pretty obvious for them. So they spend a little bit of time on this next move. Uh, they play yeah, h4, which honestly, I still think it's a troll move. So I think for a little bit, and I realize, um, yeah, bishop f2 is just checkmate. So I beat someone who is 300 elo above me in 11 moves, which is interesting. So go on to my next game. It's versus someone who once again is 300 elo above me. And this game is kind of hard to watch because of how bad it is from both of our hands. So we both got like 60 something percent, and it was not good. So they start off, and it's just book moves from here, and then I play knight f6, which is a mistake because they could have pushed their pawn, would kick my knight, but I didn't know that, so they also missed that too. And I'm just trying to develop, and I'm not in a great position. I don't like it when people start off with d4 because it immediately puts me in a bad position. And then maybe I'm trying to give a queen just to develop it. And they go and they prevent that. So another mistake, and it's they takes, uh, and I don't think I saw the bishop there for some reason because it was losing of a pawn, but I didn't see it. So I go and counter, try to take their bishop back, even though it's not really a threat because the knight defends it, but uh, they clearly were scared of it, so they move back. I develop my bishop, and they go attacking my rook. The slight issue with that for me is even though it says it's a mistake, yeah, I forgot my rook was hanging. I forgot my rook was there. I thought for some reason, I thought it was like still on a8. So I just left it there. It's a free rook. It's not even a trade. It's just a free rook. I'm like, oh, dang it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's push the pawn. And my theory is I'm gonna try to trap the bishop, but it doesn't really work because they can take that pawn. And I think I was kind of just on tilt. I'm like, I need to do something. I'm down 6 points of material now. What have I done? So they go take, obviously. I would go here. And I think I was thinking, maybe this is like the fork. It's not really a fork, but maybe it scares them enough that they think it's a fork and like move their knight to stop defending the bishop or something. I don't know, or like maybe move their queen. I don't know what I was thinking here, but so I go here and it doesn't really do anything. So they attack my queen, and I go and I move. So they clearly weren't threatened by the threat that I kind of made up in my imagination. So they go here. I go try to get my knight into an attack. Let's just I don't know, try to just do an attack. I don't know what I'm doing by now. I'm like, oh, I'm so gonna lose this. I was very disappointed. They kick my knight. I go here, and after this, which is considered an inaccuracy, I'm like, you know what? Let's start an attack on the king. I can't let him castle because if he castles and like moves and is hidden, I'm screwed. I have no attack for checkmate. I have no chance. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give a check and see what happens from there. He moves. I give another check. He goes there, and I do this, which is technically considered an accuracy because I'm trying to do that, and attack the king, but also bring my rook in. So it's not that bad on my part, I think, but it may be. So they go attack my knight, and I go and I give a check, and I do this. And my theory here, I think, is after queen takes, it's a fork because of that. But I didn't remember the bishop was there covering everything, so it didn't really work. But I played it. They didn't see that their bishop was there, and they go and try to create a battery. Attack my king, potentially get a checkmate attack if I blunder. I go take their rook, and it says they should do that, obviously, because why wouldn't you? It's a free knight. But they're like, you know what? It's an in-between move. Get their king like in the corner, so they're really secluded, and then I could take. So they go and take. And if you look at the evaluation bar, they are up 6.6 in evaluation, and it gets to mate in 3. And you may be seeing, where's the mate in 3? Or maybe you see it. Maybe you're good, better than me, and know some mate in 3 immediately. So I take a little bit of time. I'm thinking, okay, what do I do? Because after that, I was like, I played queen to d3 check, which I saw it. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. But I saw this, but I was also thinking to myself, if it doesn't actually work, so what? Like, it's not the worst thing for me. Because I was thinking, if I'm already losing, so I might as well go for it. So, the first thing they could have played is they take with a rook for mate in 1. I'm like, I see that. That is the first thing. That's the only thing I see with this. I kind of forget that they can move their king, and they can also block with their bishop, and those are things that I should have considered originally. But so what they end up doing is they move the king, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do here. It's like I don't have an attack after this. I forgot that they could do that, and I was thinking, yeah, this would be mate, but the bishop defends it, and I saw, yeah, but nothing defends that. So I sacrifice my queen again. After they take, which is forced, I deliver a checkmate. Down 11 points of material. I deliver a checkmate with only 2 usable pieces, as in pieces that aren't pawns or the king. I deliver checkmate, which is insane. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and do stuff like this in your next chess game, other than the opening and everything except for the last 2 moves, and be black in this scenario. Don't play as white if you want to play like this. Don't be up 11 points of material and lose. That's my advice. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And like, subscribe, comment, anything that helps the channel really helps me out. So thank you.